And we're back with some more Rimworld. And today we are trapped inside a toxic fallout for 4.5 days so far. A heat wave has just started there about 0.3 of an hour ago. And yeah, things are looking pretty horrific. Yeah, that sets it right for Rimworld. Anyway, I've got some pawns doing some expansion over here so I can add in a couple of extra bedrooms. We've got a few pawns over here that I'm trying to convert over to our side. This one I actually want to recruit. They're pretty handy. They're a transhumanist and they've got a lot of stats, well, a lot of interests in a lot of things, which will make them very flexible. The jealousy we can work around. And that reminds me, this one here, you haven't had any operations in a while, have you? How's our backup doctor doing? Our backup doctor could do some with some more experience. They need to get to level 12 before they become fully useful for us. Let's queue up a quick wooden left foot for you. We'll just use normal medicine and area revealed. What the? Okay. So it turns out there's a little bit of a gap there. And, oh wait, you can see toxic fog in there. I'm going to have to roof this, aren't I? Yeah, this is the thing when you're working inside mountains. Something we haven't encountered yet, but let's go to zones, build roof area. So let's just expand that over there. Oh, I also should probably have that assigned as a roof area also. These are areas I took over and they sort of came with their own roofing, so I haven't bothered. No, we want to leave some of these areas untouched. Those areas in the middle are places where I'm letting my air conditioners vent into. Wow, that was probably something I should have done a long time ago. No, do the roof. Seriously? There we go. They're actually building the roof up, which will prevent that toxic fog from getting in. That is a incredibly good idea. Anyway, I've been harvesting these potatoes. So all I've done is, oh, is that Dog's Body doing that operation? I didn't want Dog's Body doing that. They've already got enough medical experience. Oops, my bad. Yeah, well, just get rid of Dog's Body out of medical for a bit. Everyone's been all healed up after all the insanity that was going on earlier. Oh, we do have this other prisoner over here I should probably queue up something on as well. What's their stat? Yeah, I'm never going to be able to recruit them. I would like to. They're psychically dull and they have bloodlust. But not an option, it seems. So a quick denture install for you, and that should be taken care of by... yeah, this should be taken care of by our resident doctor, CD. Oh, and while we're at that, CD, let's just check up on their health needs. I think I've got these all set to... Yeah, there we go. Regular medicine. Oh, and I don't have a warden, do I? Yeah, I might want to get an eat on that. The reason being Rambo was my normal warden, and they're currently sitting outside of camp. And they're sitting outside of camp so that our animals don't starve to death. Our animals can forage out there at least and survive outside of the toxic fog. Also, I'm going to need to get some help out there because, well, Randy doesn't have much to work with. Here we are, recreation. Recreation unsatisfied. They can't get any recreation because there's no recreation with them. I'm not even sure it works. You know what? We're going to send out a chess table and see if that has a difference. You know, actually, we can send them out to Hoopering or Wooden Game of Or. The silver chess table was acquired from a mission, and that should help keep people from going stir crazy in here. But we're going to send out Hoopering. You know what? We'll take the telescope. We'll take the telescope out and see if that helps out. We're going to have to send someone out with some fresh food anyway, so I think we'll assign one of our dupes, most likely Stark. Actually, you know what? We'll get Stark to do a little bit more farming before that happens. For farming, we've created some zones. Out here, you'll see there's some farms, and I've managed to run out during this horrific weather and take some. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to restrict. Where is it? Oh, Diggity, you should be to there. CD, you should also be to there. But we're going to take Stark here, who is our resident farmer, and they're going to have the farming area so they can go out and farm. We better open the door for them, of course. Randy's decided to be nice to us today, and he has given us some cargo pods. What have we got here? Alpaca wool. More alpaca wool for the storage, that's fine, though no one can go out there and get it until the all of the current damage has gone away. Okay, Stark, you know what? You can harvest all of that, but then you better bring it back inside. What's your exposure? Yeah, I got to keep an eye on their exposure. Their toxic buildup is just initial, and it's tiny, but yeah, you got to be careful about that stuff. It will sneak up on you if you're not paying attention. Now that we've got them all harvested, we're just going to do a quick run around using the caravan trick again, because, well, the caravan trick is really handy. So we'll just grab here. Grab Stark, because they're the only one outside anyway. Choose route. And now, load potatoes into caravan. And then we can do that with a lot of them, and grab everything all at once. There we go, all queued up. A little bit labor intensive, but at least we get all our food in. which is possibly the most important bit. I want you to go. Oop. And then all we do is we just grab them and we tell them to, well, leave the caravan. Well, at the same time, we're going to put them back into normal rotation. We don't want them going outside anymore. Rambo has been standing out here for quite a few cycles, and they're getting a little bit recreationally starved. As you can see, their mood has plummeted. So we're going to send someone out really quickly to take over from them. I'm thinking we'll send out Stark. Stark is very useful at planting, but right now our planting is not a priority due to all the toxic fog we've got going on. So I think it's a quick caravan for them, and they're going to be taking out some food and a few other bits and bobs and be taking over. Now that we have a caravan out there, we can select both of them, merge them together, and it's I'm kind of curious to see, will the telescope give social to, or will the give recreation? So let's see what happens. It appears to be going up, but it's nothing to do with the telescope. It's all to do with solitary relaxation and social interaction. They're the only two that it seems it can do. So yeah, let's just let's bring Rambo home. There's no point leaving them out there. Anyway, I've set up a stone cutting bench. The reason I set up a stone cutting bench is I've got some stone I need to cut because I can't really go outside and get any more wood or any temporary stuff. Another thing I got to do is keep making sure I expand this roof area. Yeah, just to make sure that we don't accidentally end up letting toxic stuff into the base. Kind of frustrating. But that gives us more steel to work with. But it also means we can get access to the stone. What do we got in here? Sandstone. We're just going to queue up a whole bunch of sandstone and get someone who's useless at it to do it because there's no benefit to doing this. How can I explain that a bit better? It doesn't help your pawns get better at anything. It doesn't improve their skills. All you get out of this is stone. There's no long-term improvements for any of your pawns. Like a pawn does research, they get better at research. Pawn does cooking, they get better at cooking. Pawn does shooting, they get better at shooting, digging, all of that, but cutting up rocks does nothing for you. So let's find someone who is useless enough to do it. I'm afraid Rambo is the only person who's completely useless right now. So we'll get the Rambo to do up a few bricks. Though we should probably give them a comfortable chair. You know what? We'll just give them a stool. We don't mind. When it comes to comfort, by the way, I should really point this out. When someone's sitting in a stool, it ups their comfort rating. So if we go into the bio here of this person, I know let's go to needs. Yeah, comfort. So you see the way there's those lines there? Everything in between this line and this line worth of comfort effectively means 0. Anything above that line gives more comfort. So we've got, see, quite comfortable with +6. That's because they're sitting in a nice, comfortable wooden chair. This is very handy for driving up their comfort levels because the comfort levels go down slowly. Same thing with having them a nice, comfortable bed. It drives up their comfort. It just gives them that extra bonus. It means it's harder for them to crack when they're either sitting down doing their job or staying in bed. It's very useful. What is Doug's doing? You're standing there admiring a statue. That's wonderful. Anyway, with all of that done, I better uninstall this. I'm replacing the cooker with an electric cooker because we're not going to be able to get outside to get any more wood. I don't want to be wasting any more wood in that furnace. I sent Rambo to join up with the caravan. Reason being, I want to go over here and have a lash at this peace talks. I don't think it'll go well, but on the bright side, I should get some experience, social experience for dogs, for Rambo, and they're currently my best social, which is really embarrassing. But now that I've got them in the caravan, I just wanted to check something here. And if you'll check out Stark, we'll notice that their recreation, they have solitary relaxation and cerebral play, which means the chess set we're carrying would appear to be working. So if you want to get recreation on the move, you have to carry around, well, a chess set seems to work. That's the only one I've tested so far, but good to know. Visit Peace Talks. How long is that going to take? 1.4 days. That's nothing. Perfect. Well, just leave it like that, and let's see what else Randy has in store for us. How long has this toxic fallout been going on for? 7.2 days. Oh, Randy, you're so fun. And we've got a zit. A fault in the electric conduit has caused a short. Yeah, effectively the batteries jumped, and now we've got fire. Great. Now we need to somehow fix that without going outside. You know what? The outside stuff can stay outside. The inside stuff we should be able to fix from the inside. Or can we? You know what, let's just grab someone and bring them over to do it. Dogs buddy, what are you up to? Holding electric stove to kitchen. Well, you know what, that's kind of important. Oh, I'm going to stop those from being suspended. We now have a new electric stove installed. Batteries are, yeah, we don't need to even... I was going to switch over to the backup batteries if that was an issue. We have these backup batteries here that are completely unaffected by it. But, yeah, not an issue. Whoa. We can't have that going down. You, get over here. I want you to stand over here and fix that fire. Thank you. Yeah, there's nothing for it. I literally had to go outside to get rid of that. Oh, come on, get rid of the last of them. Perfect, get out of there. Let you go back to normal, and we'll block off that door again. What's the exposure of everyone looking like? No, you're fine. You're fine. Everyone's got a little bit of toxic exposure going on, but, that's perfectly normal for this game. Anyway, I'm going to put in some more bedrooms here. I think I'm just going to use steel walls because I have lots of steel, and chopping up the rocks would require me to assign someone to do it, and I just can't do it. Okay, successful peace talks have just come in. That was crazy. They now consider you neutral and no longer attack you? Why? This is happening because Goodwill 41 has risen. Uridium will become hostile again if Goodwill rises above. Right. Okay. Have I been maybe doing a few medical experiments on people from that area? That might explain a few things. Bio? No, green Bramble League, Tomahawk Men, and Tomahawk Men. No, we're good. We're good. Probably good. Anyway, that means that that's over. Let's see what happened to Rambo's skills. That would be very interesting. Bio. Social has gone up to 6 because of all of that. But were they already at 6? You know what? Who cares? They got plenty of skills out of that. It cost us nothing. Let's head back. Oh, actually, no. Let's head close to back. We don't want to bring the animals in. That would be problematic. There's a few other quests I might want to think about taking. One of them is bring 340 blue fur. Not even sure I have it. Not even sure it's worth it, to be honest. Anyway, let's see what else Randy has in store for us while our colonists return. And the toxic fallout has passed. It was about 10 days. Ooh. I was worried I was going to have to send out a hunting party to go get more meat, but I think we're good, though it has eaten through all our veggies just to get enough meals up and running for everyone. But it's fine. It's fine. Now that everything's back, I can running, we can, let's see what it's like outside. Yeah, you know what? We can remove all the restrictions. That's right, everyone. You can all go back outside. And in the morning, and let's see, where's our caravan? Our caravan should be back in the morning. When they do, we can bring them back home, and everything can go back to normal. As in, we can strip mine this whole area and start strip mine this whole area and start going around buying more bionics. Looks like someone wants to join the tribe, but I don't want them. I have no idea what they're like, so I don't really like accepting people who are random like this. Also, this attack is actually way weaker than the first one I have these accepted. There was 16 in the first attack I dealt with. Whatever. We're going to ignore this message and let them scream away. We're almost finished on our microelectronics research project. Perfect. I mean, that's done. We'll go, I think, straight for multi-analyzer. Yeah, all of this stuff. There's some really nice stuff in here, like long-range mineral scanner and stuff. But I think we're going to go with, the multi-analyzer. Multi-analyzer gets us closest to some of the really nice technologies. Wait, no, I had to think about it. I think I'm going to go for hospital beds first. The reason being, I think you get a 170% recovery rate from injuries in a hospital bed, so it would allow my pawns to recover faster from the inevitable injuries I am going to end up causing them. So, hospital beds first. Once we've got that, we can, I think we'll go straight for multi-analyzers after that. But, I should probably hit the button, shouldn't I? Locked. Why is that locked? Oh, yes, I have to construct a high-tech research bench before I start any of this. That should hopefully not be too much of an effort. I think I've got all the materials in stock. High-tech research bench. 250 steel and 10 advanced components. Yeah, I may need some more steel. You know what? Well, you can go... Ooh, I might have to just stick you over against the far wall. One moment. Yeah, we'll get rid of these and we'll have to do some mining. I'm going to need some steel and some components to make it. As well as that, I believe it's advanced components, is it? High-tech. Steel high-tech research bench. Now just rent 10 regular components. That's fine. We have a really good miner and we can get around to doing that. Also, we can start mining the steel vein out from the outside. There was so much steel in here. It was amazing. The boys are back in town. Stark and Rambo have returned. All of the critters as well. We're back to almost normal. Well, until Randy decides what he's going to throw at us next. In the meantime, though, it's time to start... cargo pods. It's time to start planting our crops again. What's this? Smoke leaf leaves? Yeah, we'll take all of those. They should help supplement our income in a bit. But time to start allowing sowing again. We're going to need lots of potatoes. And how's the wildlife doing? Has the wildlife recovered? Oh, look, there's some ibex does. Yeah, we'll go shoot those immediately because we don't want that wildlife catching back up. Oh, no, you're not allowed in here. You're eating all our food. Zones. Yeah, time to move all of the animals back to that zone, and the pets can go back to that zone. We'll leave those toxic safe zones there. You'd never know when they're going to come in handy again. So that means everyone can get back out. We should be good to go. Perfect. Okay, now time to start planting and getting Stark and everyone back on schedule. I need to redo my work shifts. You know what? That's fine. Everyone looks like they're good on that front. Production-wise, let's see. Was it steel? High-tech research bench. Oh, great. There's a stool in the way. Well, okay, once the steel is out of the way, we'll get that high-tech research bench in there. Yeah, that's going to take a lot of components. Diggity. You're going to be doing some mining for a while. A long while. Advanced research bench complete. Let the research of hospital beds commence. That should make our healing up of dupes a little bit better. Our pawns a little bit easier. So yeah, I'm going to go with that. How is our food going out here? You know what? We're going to allow sowing there as well. We're going to want to get our smoke leaf growing and our potatoes growing again so we have more crops coming in. Some people might say hunting with a minigun is crazy. But I say, no, that's the perfect way to hunt. Oh. Come on, Rambo, you got this. Do I have to, like, manually do this for you? Point blank range, managed to take it out. Well, that's another Ibex ram for the fridge. This means you should be back on track for making more food. I wanted to make a big, huge stockpile of pemmican so that we could go on a nice journey. But yeah, Randy, it seems, had other plans for us, so we may have to do something else. We're going to allow planting of these. Yeah, we're going to need a lot more potatoes. What is Stark up to at the moment? Oh, they're sowing smoke leaf. You know what? I'm not going to complain. It's our cash crop, so yeah, that'll turn into money eventually. But I would like some food to go with this meat we're getting in. Next up from Randy, we've got a mad woman wanders in. She's called, you know what? Let's see what your stats say. No. She's 76. Every year she has a chance of getting some debilitating age-related disease. Not worth the effort. We'll just get rid of her. There's no point leaving her around. She will eat our food stocks and become an annoyance. So we'll let one of our hunters go around and take care of her when the time comes. Oh, we also want to hunt all of that stuff. Ooh, and that hare as well. Oh, and a rat. Yeah, let's leave no wildlife left behind. Rambo is currently sleeping. When they wake up, they'll get around to it. Also, we can start... I've got this little crafting spot set up so you can make smoke leaf. The reason for the smoke leaf is it's very cheap to make, and it also stacks up really well. I believe you can fit... One second. I don't want to... Just drop on the floor. You can fit as much as you want on one spot, or about 400, I think it's 400 to 600 smoke leaf joints in one spot, and each one takes about 4 smoke leaf to make. So you can compress an enormous amount of the crop into a small spot, and most traders will buy it. Makes it very useful. Also, as well as that, if your pawns are suffering from a mood debuff, it helps counteract it quite a bit. So it's pretty useful to have around. This place is becoming far more permanent than I would like, but it's just that toxic fog really set us back pretty much an entire season. Yeah, by the time it gets to fall, we still won't have enough food. Hey, and why is that not planted yet? Stark, what have you been up to? And we've got a new recruit, Hofer. Let's see. Oh, well, Rambo took care of it. And Hofer here, let's have a quick look and see what you're looking like. Well, your gear is terrible, but why did we recruit you again? Oh, yes, you're pretty much good at everything. The only thing you can't do is construction and melee. Construction, melee, intellectual, and plants. They're the only things you're bad at. But you can pretty much be trained up in everything else. In fact, you're going to be our best social person very quickly. Let's do a quick... Let's find some clothes for them and then maybe find them a place in the colony. I think Hofer's place will be as warden. He will be our primary warden for the colony. I've also given them hunting as a secondary, and they've got a few miners in mining and smithing and stuff like that. I'll let them handle that. Actually, you know what? I don't want you tailoring, and I don't want you smithing. I just want you crafting, though, because you can help out on the crafting spot. If there's no one around for crafting, you can take care of that stuff and help us churn out more of the smoke leaf. For the time being, I'm going to get Stark to prioritize planting over here, I think. Once they're doing... What are you doing? I told you to go over the other side and plant. Stark really, really wants to just plant smoke leaf all day, every day. Well, you know what? I'll let him. I'm not even going to care at this point. Another quick change was we moved the armory over here. Someone pointed out having the armory right outside the prison area. Probably not a smart idea. Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with him on that one. How does Nita have bad apparel? Psychic foil helmet. Oh, psychic foil helmet wore down. Those things must not last long. Oh, I suppose they are made of tinfoil. You can wear that when you wake up. Now, let's skip forward some more and hopefully get some more crops planted and some more food in. How's our wildlife looking? Ah, yes, we are decimating it at a wonderful rate. Oh, mega sloth. Perfect. More fur for the coffers. Next up from Randy, they've decided to give us a meteor, and it's silver ore. Ooh, you know what? We will take that straight away. Boom. Where is that? Ooh, it's pretty far away from our base. We'll get around. Oh, there's a bunch of Yes, there's a bunch of gold over there I have to pick up at some point in the future. You know what? There's a few valuables around the map I should really go around and harvest. Oh, and also more compacted machinery. I'm just playing around now getting this smoke leaf and seeing if it's at least profitable, but I'm beginning to think that mining out an area and then moving on is probably the fastest way to make money. Just, I'm still testing to see what the most efficient way to do it is, and I don't think crops are the way to go. It just, they take too much of a time investment and they're too finicky. You know, weather, toxic fallout, that kind of stuff, cold snaps could all cause problems. I think just mining out an area and moving on might be the best way to go about things. We now have hospital beds. That should make healing up our pawns a little bit faster. And now we'll go straight for the multi-analyzer, because the multi-analyzer gets us to the higher end of the tech tree. Why not? All the really good stuff is up here, so yeah, we're just going to go that way. They've got deep drilling and ground penetrating radar. I want to try and sort of skip all the low end stuff, get deep drilling and ground penetrating radar, and use that to get even more natural resources to sell for more, weapons. Because, of course, and bionics as well. We have a very tight focus here at this colony. We want to strip mine out every area, take the natural resources, sell them off for bionics and weapons, and then move on to the next area to do the same thing. If it works or not, I don't know. Randy might not like it. Bulk goods trader. I think this is our first caravan. Yeah, this is our first caravan that's ever shown up here. Okay, let's see if they'll buy any of the stuff we have. Not very useful. Most of the stuff here is just selling some things off so we can get more silver out of them. We can also sell them a little bit of our furs, but not all of them. We have so much money coming in from those furs. That's going to be a problem. In fact, I may want to get rid of as much stuff as I can and take as much silver off them as possible. Yeah, just to make sure that I'm as low on wealth as is humanly possible. There we go. A whole bunch of silver from them. And that silver, well, okay, this is where things get kind of weird. What I've started doing was taking the silver and feeding it into the sculptor's bench and making small sculptures out of it. Small sculptures out of uranium, small sculptures out of jade, and small sculptures out of wood. Oh, wait, no, I forgot the silver. Make a small sculpture out of silver. You know what? We can cancel that and just build it into something else. No, I want a separate one for this, just in case I ever want to stop it. So do forever. And what we want to do here is, yeah, they're all silver. So this allows us to turn our silver into statues. That sounds weird, but statues give a 110% wealth multiplier. So assuming we have a good sculpture, which CD is a pretty good sculpture. Their artistic is 16. Once you go above about 6, you're going to start breaking even. But that's with clothing. I've been trying to look this up on the wiki. And on the wiki, when it comes to clothing, if you're crafting clothing at a clothing bench, and your crafter has 6 in, crafting, then you start to draw even. The amount of material you put in based on the bonus of how much the clothes are worth, it all works out about even. However, there's a negative to clothing when you sell them with the multiplier, and with statues, there's an actual positive multiplier, which means somewhere like maybe 4 or 5 crafting or artistry, you start making a profit. I'm at 16. So I can effectively take the silver I've got lying around, turn that silver into statues, and then the statues are worth more than the silver I put into the statue. And then I can sell the statues off. This is also really good for uranium and jade, because uranium and jade are really heavy. And it takes 50 units of, say, jade. Where is jade here? Yeah, it takes 50 units of jade to make one statue. Those 50 units each weigh half a kilo apiece, so it's 25 kilos worth of jade. But when it's finished, it's a 3-kilo statue. But that 3-kilo statue is still worth more than the 25 kilos of jade you put into it, making it easier to carry around chunk of wealth that also gets a wealth multiplier. So yeah, I'm thinking a good artist and a hell of a lot of mining, and you should be able to do some good trades. Steel, I'm not so sure about. As far as I can tell, steel's not really... If you look here under value for steel, market value 190, whereas if you look at jade, let's say, it has a market value of 5. So yeah, we're going to take stuff, turn it into statues, and then sell it off for hopefully a large profit. Which reminds me, we should maybe think about heading back out on the map and sending out another trade caravan. I want to see if the inventories of any of these places have changed. After I queued up the hospital bed, I realized I'd forgotten 1 or 2 things, namely when I was going through, where was it? This one. Miscellaneous, we have a comms console. So I'm going to stick a comms console over here. And maybe there, just out of the way of the... Yeah, right there. Comm console is very handy. It allows you to call in remote trade partners. So if you have an alliance, you can call in people to trade with, and sometimes ships will just randomly wander by and trade with you, which is exceedingly helpful because trade is incredibly powerful. Oh, that's one hospital bed up. You know, we will uninstall that bed and we'll put in a second hospital bed there as well. A couple of hospital beds because, yeah, knowing the way I play, my pawns are going to get injured. What's going on over here? Oh, yes, I want to finish off expanding this out. We're probably going to stay here for... Yeah, we're probably going to stay here till next year, unfortunately. I haven't accumulated enough pemmican. I probably need to start even larger farming going on. Yeah, I think we'll queue up some more farming. We'll commit to staying here another season because as it is, it's coming up on the end of coming up on the end of fall. We were already into fall because we pretty much lost the entire summer, which means I'm never going to have enough time to stockpile enough food for the winter. So yeah, unfortunately, we're stuck here. Though we will send out some trade caravans to hopefully get our hands on some more tech because our wealth is getting too much. We need to knock that on the head. We need to sell off a bunch of that and turn it into weapons, armor, and cybernetics. Now that this orbital comms console is up and running and we can flag by passing ships, it's like sticking out your thumb and flagging down a ship. We also have to put in an orbital trade beacon. These things here, and you see the way it has an area of effect. You can only trade things with ships passing by that are inside that radius. So I think we are going to put one right about there, and I'll put a second one. Where is it? Right about there. Wait, where did I put that first one? Yeah, that first one went a little bit deeper than this, so right about there should be good. That should get most of the trade area. I'm going to have to do some moving around and trimming down of certain sections. Like I can't let anything stay in there, otherwise it won't get traded, and I probably can't let anything stay in a few segments over here. But by and large, I should be able to trade everything in this area, which is sort of what we want. And Randy has finally decided to give us a raid. I mean, I think he was leaving us alone for way too long. Several separate groups of tribespeople. We're going to use sappers. Yeah. These people have a relation. One great thing is one of them is a sister of Dog's Body. That's just wonderful. Well, let's see what we're up against. Let's do a quick check of ranged versus close combat. Looking through them all, this looks like a good candidate for recruitment. Rockaroo. Now, we do have a psychic shock lance we can use to help out with this. So maybe that might be an idea. For one thing, though, we might want to get everyone all together and ready for a big assault. I think I'm going to hold my ground right about here. We're going to do something very similar to the cougar scenario. But first, let's get everyone together. And we're going to treat this with the utmost the utmost importance. Yeah, no, everyone's coming through too quickly. We're going to have to get this sorted before... Diggity? Yeah, you're going to have to maybe... yeah, I think they'll make it. We'll have Diggity just go to the front door and maybe go just inside it. Yeah, now, let's get everyone else toted up and ready for a little bit of a combat. It would appear I haven't been paying attention. While they were coming from over here, there's another crowd coming from over here. So, yeah, oh, there's another one over there. Let's have a quick look at that bio. Lazy, yeah, all of these ones look terrible. We're going to get a Rambo over here to maybe pick up that lance. Activate? Wait, what is that? I thought that was the psychic shock lance. Yeah. Perfect. And we were going to go for... Which one was it? Damn it, I can't remember their name. 1 minute. There we are. Rockaroo. Emu Rockaroo. Oh, what a terrible name. You know what? We'll let them catch up first before we do anything with that. For the time being, though, we're going to open the door. And we're going to see if that attracts them in. I've told all my animals to move away, though obviously not fast enough. Are you hitting my... I'm going to have to go and distract them, aren't I? Where is Anita? Anita's my fastest, but unfortunately I've equipped her with a submachine gun for this because I'm an idiot. We'll get someone out here with a submachine gun to draw their attention. There really should be a stop button. There we go. Now they realize there's someone there. And we'll pull them back. Yeah, are you? Oh. Killing my animals. That really annoys me. Good, hey, fine by me. Let's see what happens when you get here. Oh, look. You get crippled. Where's Rambo? You know what, Rambo? Why don't you get that minigun out there and have a word with him? Seriously, you're going to dig in through the bedroom? That is sort of sad. Yeah, I think he got their attention. Seriously, you're not going to go in the door. Fine. You go over there. You go over there, and you... Oh, you know what? You can go over there. And the rest of you... Yeah, we're going to group up for a little bit of an assault on... Where are those other people gone? Those people who are killing my critters. You people. Oh, yes, I wanted to capture one of them alive, didn't I? Which one was it? And have I killed them already? I am really bad at this, aren't I? At figuring out which one's alive. They started killing my critters, and I just sort of got angry with them. Yeah, I killed Rockaroo. Whatever. Oh, are you running away now? No, that's not on the menu. Where's Anita gone? Anita, I would like you to run them down. Where's the other one gone? Bulk good traders. Oh, cool. We got some bulk good traders in. You know what? We just a quick zone check. I want to allow stuff to go out. I started to make a caravan earlier, but then changed my mind because I forgot to bring stuff with it, and that meant some of my critters ended up with things on them they shouldn't have. Anyway, Anita here is going to run them down. The reason being she has those nice little Archotech legs, and if we check under her speed movement here, she can move at 545, which is, well, let's see what this person can move at. 404. Yeah, and they don't have any injuries that are slowing them down. So she's got some good movement on her. What's about this one? You know what? I just want to make sure they all... I have this... Yeah, I'm going to have run down as many of them as I can. Where do you think you're going, buddy? I thought you liked to beat up on animals. But... Oh, it's a... You're lucky you died, because otherwise it would have been medical experiments for you. Yes, all of your friends, medical experiments, the whole lot of you. All of the ones that survived. Well, the 2 that survived. Assuming I managed to keep them alive long enough. Whoa. Don't go using medicine on those people. They don't deserve it. They're animal killers. See, you can just... you can take care of them normally. There's no point to go too nuts. Also, they destroyed one of these. Not a problem. We'll just rebuild that one. But still, an annoyance. We'll let everyone go back to work. That was nice and interesting, but all the excitement is over. Randy giveth and Randy taketh away, or Randy taketh away and Randy taketh away some more. But we got some meat. We'll send some people out to go pick that up soon before it starts to go off. Sad Wanderer. Okay, another event. Where's... Oh, CD, what happened to you? Ugly environment. Oh, absorbed a few corpses. Darkness. Yeah, they kind of lost it. Moderate expectations. Oh, no. Yeah, if you'll check here under needs, everyone's switched to moderate expectations right about now. That means I've lost. It used to be 18, but now everyone requires more because we have more. Rambo, come here for a minute. We want to trade with these traders. We need to do it rather quickly. Come on down here. Quick. Yep, perfect. Now let's get rid of some of our junk here and turn it into something less valuable. So I bought up their pemmican and sold off a bunch of our stuff. For example, that silver statue was made out of 500 silver, but we got 547 silver for selling it. And it will get better as our social skills improve. Unfortunately, Rambo is pretty terrible. He's only got a 6. They're still my best social, unfortunately. When the time comes, I should hopefully find or is it Hofer? When Hofer skills up a bit, they'll become a lot better at this. At the same time, how's Hofer doing? Everyone's doing a bit badly because of that engagement. I think it might be an idea to get everyone to have a little something to help perk them up and stop them from feeling so bad. Yeah. Still impressed. Anita, yeah, you should probably take some of that as well. This will just help make sure that they don't crack. CD, there's nothing I can do about them. They're out of my control until they recover from this. Oh, cargo pods again. Wow. Randy, what are you doing? I think there's some meat over here as well I haven't even got around to getting. Okay, I'll get the meat and the veg in a minute. Give us a second. Wow. I think the best thing to do is get someone and send them off on a caravan trip, so to speak, and do a quick round trip over there and grab all that stuff. Should be fairly handy. And another cargo pod. What is going on? We've got heavy fur. All right. That could wait a little bit longer. Where's Rambo? Rambo's on their way out here. I'm going to get them to do a little bit of a caravan trick. Now with Rambo set up to be a caravan all on his lonesome, we can just go load all this panther meat up. Well, we lived on cougar for a while. Now we get to live on panther. I think I'll leave those over there and we'll go over here after that and we'll load up on potatoes. Might as well. All a body could ask for. Panther and potatoes for dinner. We're sorted, lads. Sorted. Okay, seriously, it hasn't even been a cycle. And I think that's like the third or fourth set of cargo pods. Like, like if you look down, Rambo was just getting back. Okay, it's a single piece of plasteel. That's yeah, that's fine. We'll take it. Anyway, Rambo has returned and dropped off the food. I'm going to have to get someone to take care of the problem. Rambo, what's going on with you? You don't seem so hot. Needs. Oh, observe 3 corpses. You know what? Why don't you take a quick smoke break? And then after you have a smoke break, we're going to get you on corpse disposal. Prioritize hauling. Yeah, we're going to get you to haul a lot of these. It's a good idea to get rid of these now. I really should have done that pretty much immediately because the longer they stay there, the worse this gets. All the corpses are tidied up nice and neatly, of course. Yeah, I don't want anyone eating that pemmican. That's our emergency supplies, lads. That needs to stay there. You can live on the panther meat combined with vegetables. Which reminds me, where is that panther meat gone? That was all brought back by Rambo. Don't tell me you're carrying it around with you, Rambo. No, it must have been converted already. So, we've got all of that done. I want to do up a caravan, but first I want to make sure all of my critters are taken care of. My animals ain't doing so hot. Some of them need a little bit more medical attention, as you can see. Yeah. Which means they're getting fed from my food supplies, which is bad. I got to remember to keep putting them into a safe zone when the time comes. Yeah, there's the safe zone I made somewhere over here. Yeah, just to try and get them out of the way. I'd originally pushed them back here, but then I realized the second wave was coming in. I need to pay more attention. Randy should really warn me when he's sending them in from both sides, but if he did, well, it wouldn't really be Randy now, would it? Okay, once everyone's back up to form, I want to make sure their needs are all good and psych the environment. Yeah, we're going to make a caravan in the morning, and we're going to try and dispose of as much wealth as we humanly can. We want to convert it into cyborg parts, armor, weaponry, that kind of stuff. I prefer some more, where is it, the pulse rifles? I would prefer pulse rifles in general because all of my people are going to become very good at shooting eventually. And pulse rifles just have a higher DPS, and the long term, they last you better. Assault rifles are great. They have slightly lower damage but better accuracy. A higher DPS on average, to be honest, and a little bit better range. It's just, I'm more of a pulse rifle type of person because they last to the late game. Anyway, it's morning time to do up a quick caravan, I think. Must not have been paying attention. The sapper broke through the doors here and destroyed 2 of the bedrooms. So now Diggity and Seedy think they're in a dormitory. Oops. We'll take care of that. Also, I want to put in a door there. Oh, there is one. Just, I've been expanding these out just so I have more bedrooms to take on more pawns if needs be. Before I get a chance to do up the caravan, we got an incapacitated refugee quest. Yeah, we don't care. 42-year-old joy wire artist. Yep, I don't care about those quests at all. I'd prefer to be able to see a pawn before I pick them. However, there are 2 turrets. 2 turrets might be handy. We just take out the enemy. Then that just leaves a couple of turrets behind. And then we could grab the turrets. You know what? Well, maybe after the next, after I do my next trade caravan, I'll do that. I've just managed to accumulate, to grab up all the stuff we need, and I think we're going to set up a caravan with Rambo and Diggity. Diggity has nothing really major going on bar hauling these components. Once those are all back, I think we've strip mined the entire map. There's nothing left of value here, so it's time to sell it off before it becomes a problem. Wow, okay, so I managed to go to that day and I just sort of cleaned up some wildlife so I could have a good fridge before I sent Rambo off. Unfortunately, we got a combat supplier passing by. A trade ship is passing by. They're known as murderous lubricants. They're combat suppliers. Righto, well, Rambo's still our best social, which is just so embarrassing. Who's next up? I think it's Hofer. Hofer is still at... Oh, Hofer's got up to level 5. Still slightly behind Rambo, but they'll catch up before him. Anyway, called them murderous lubricants. Let's have a quick see what they've got on offer in terms of weaponry. Do they have anything we're interested in? They do have some Psych IT, which I'm going to pick up because, well, everyone's not feeling too hot right now. A light machine gun, assault rifle, a flak vest for one of our new recruits. As well as that, we're going to sell off some of this junk. You know, silvers... I feel fine selling off the silver statues. That's not so good. I got a good silver statue, and that's actually worth less than the coins I put into it. I'm going to have to work out the maths of this a little bit better. You know what? Take all of those, take all of those, take the jade. Yeah, that gets rid of all of those statues off my books, which feels an awful lot better. And we've turned them into weapons and defenses. Everyone, go ahead and stock those up. I want those all in storage as soon as possible. Time to put together a quick caravan and get rid of all the junk we've accumulated. Hopefully we can find ourselves another Archotech bionic part, or preferably some body armor. I'd like to get my hands on some of that heavy body armor, the Space Marine body armor. That stuff is incredibly useful. But unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be that lucky. Anyway, let's head back out while Dog's body catches up on the cooking, which they kind of fell behind on due to all the medical care they were dishing out. You know what? I think I'll take them off medical for a while to stop them getting distracted. We'll let CD take over the surgery duties for a while. Which reminds me, maybe we should queue up some more operations. Yes, these animal killers deserve a few more operations, don't they? No. We'll get someone else into medicine in a bit. That other caravan should be now off on the world map. Where is it? Let's look on the world map. Yeah, there they go. They're moving at speed. Ah, thank you, Randy. Psychic drone. So, yeah, everyone's going to be a little bit more unhappy. Oh, that's fine. I've set up a new bit of a policy for everyone. The bead and smokes policy. That's supposed to be the beer and smokes policy. Yep. Select policy. Where is it? Yes. Which reminds me, I should get my hands on some beer. I ran out. So, we'll skip this forward a bit until the trade caravan arrives. This didn't go too badly. I picked up a couple of marine helmets. I threw in an assault rifle. Also, a bunch of beer and a shooting neurotrainer mech serum. It'll just improve the shooting of someone who I dose with it, which, considering the strategy we're going with, having people with better shooting is always a bonus. Also, the assault rifle won't hurt. Yeah, we'll take that trade. That should hopefully reduce our wealth by quite a bit. And while we're here, let's have a quick visit over at Clown's Bush. We don't have that much resources left to spend, so even if they do have a good Archotech arm, I won't have the money to buy it. But I can at least find out if it's there and then maybe do some saving for it. Since we managed to sell off all those resources, our low expectations have come back. Our colonists are not quite so eager to have one stuff anymore, which has decreased our mood requirements. That was quite nice. I need to dispose of more wealth as well while I'm at it. Yeah, this smoke leaf stuff, you can really pile up an awful lot of it in one spot. I think we'll get one more harvest out of this, but yeah, I want to try and get as much stuff done so that when we leave here, on the next, at the end of winter, we can at least travel around the world and go take out another pirate base. I want to take out that one over there and settle down there for maybe a season, take everything they have. Same over there. Just travel around the map, raiding pirates for fun. And profit, of course. No bionic parts, unfortunately, but I picked up a good marine helmet, which is nice. There's a few more here if I can get some money in time before this resets. It seems it takes about 2 months or 2 full seasons for these to reset. I've been testing another save in the background, and you need to wait about 2 months before these inventories reset. Anything less than that, and they just stay the same. But anyway, we've picked up a tube television, a good marine helmet. We've already got that assault rifle. We already had the beer. Oh, and I also picked up some pigs. I bought 2 pigs at the last place, and now we've got a third. Pigs are really nice critters for raising. They're omnivores. They'll eat anything, which is perfect. So we'll take all of that, and it's going to make us even poorer. How's our trade looking right now? Gear, Ramo. Yeah, we've got a nice big trade caravan. Let's go home. How long is it going to take? 0.5 of a day. Perfect. So once that's home, let's check how everyone's doing on needs. Yeah, everyone's still 18. Perfect. Though Dog's body is in not too good a mood. The reason they're not in too good a mood is we did kill her sister, and we did it in front of her. She's not too happy. Also, there's a moderate psychic drone. You know what? Do we have any psychic foil helmets left? No, we do not. Pity. We might want to get them to have a... You know what, Dog's body? Maybe come over here and take a quick smoke of that just to help you out. One of my prisoners has had a mental break. That is unfortunate. However, they did like to... psychite addiction withdrawal as well, probably not helping. Ooh, yeah, psychite addiction withdrawal, -35. That's not going to be very good. I'm thinking you should be maybe sedated and have less legs. Where is the rest of my people? You know what? Let's get a few people together and take care of this problem. So before they break open the door, let's maybe open those. Yeah, that's fine. Go here. Come on, back at MacGyver. Let them out. Ooh, yeah, that did not go well for you, Camaro. Is that how you expected it to go? Yeah. Anyway, let's put you back into bed. And let's get everyone else back to work. And let's maybe queue up something that will take the pep out of your step. I'm thinking you could use some doctoring. How about a quick operation? Yeah, let's get rid of one of those feet. That'll slow you down a bit. Quick item stash quest from Ramdi. Oh, Luciferium. Let's see. Jump to location. 2 turrets, 1 mortar, and 2 enemies. I don't like that mortar. That's too risky. This one over here, I think I'll go for. There's 6 days left on that, and I think in the morning I'm going to send out 2 people to go take care of that. And sniper rifles will be the order of the day, and it should be a pretty simple quest, and we can hopefully get our hands on a couple of turrets when we do it. We're going to do a quick caravan up with Rambo and Anita. We're going to send them out with a sniper rifle, a minigun, some food, and we're going to send them off. Oh, Days Camaro. Psychite addiction withdrawal. Oh, this one. Hey, I thought I arranged something to take the pep out of your step. How has that not happened yet? Oh, forgot to set that up. There we go. Hey, get back in bed. What's happening? Hofer, taking Camaro to bed. Oh, in restraint slowed. That's a weird glitch. Okay, you know what? Let's maybe cancel that operation for now. Yeah, they'll stop. Let them wander around in there. It's fine. Anyway, we'll let our little trade caravan get together and go out and take on that little world quest. What do we get out of that anyway? Oh, there's a possible refugee. We're not going to take them. We just want the turrets. Ambrosia sprout. Yeah, I think it's time we'll set up some farming underneath this, but not a big deal. Incapacitated refugee quest. We're gonna finish up on this one. Let's see what we're facing here. There's 2 turrets, an incapacitated refugee in the middle, and 1 bad guy. Red tunneler. Let's see what your bio is. Yeah, we don't really want you anyway. You're psychically sensitive. I have too many of those already. So over here, you 2. Let's get in here and make this person have a bad day. First shot by Anita. Wow, Rambo even hit him with the minigun. Yep, okay, they're down. That was very quick. Now we just got to make sure we get rid of the... Can I get in and deconstruct that battery without destroying the turret? Oh, wait, there's another one over there. Is that 2 separate grids? One moment. So my plan is I'm going to run around the edges here, skirting this, and try and come in at an angle. If I can come in at an angle right here, I should be able to deconstruct those batteries without triggering the turrets. If they start shooting me, they start shooting me. Another idea is to deconstruct the solar panels and let the power drain, but that would take like a while, so let's not bother. Right. Anita's the fastest, of course, because she has bionic legs. Let's see if she can manage this. Whoa. Right, so we're going to have you not fire. This is claimed. We're going to have you uninstall that. Wait a minute, what do I care? I can just shoot this. Well, we can try and shoot that. That should cut off the power to it. I can do the same on this side. So long as I cut off the power there, the turret won't have any way of doing anything. Let's see, what's our range? Ooh, what's the range on the turret? Oh, we got way better range on this thing. Let's close in and see what happens. I should probably move Anita back. That's way too close for a sniper rifle. We're going to have you target something a little bit away from the battery. Can you target the ground? Yes, you can. And I'd like to keep the batteries because I still haven't researched the tech to be able to make batteries. So Anita here managed to sever this side, which means this turret can now be claimed by us? Yes, I believe we can. We're going to claim that turret. Perfect. That means that... Whoa. No, it turns out you can't. We claimed it. Or did we just claim the light bulb? Ah, oh, damn it. Anita, did you just get tagged? Left eye, crush, mini turret gun. Well, that's not good. We'll have to get you a replacement eye at some point. You can self-tend. You know what? Why don't you just do that? Ah, I have figured out the problem. It's connected directly up to the battery. You can see the wire going from there to there, so I can't get rid of it. Might be an idea to run in just behind there if I can make it. Nope. Right about there. Come on. I don't want you there. I want you there. And I want you to... Oh, you're not designed for... Okay, Anita. We should probably let you deconstruct. That would be a thing. Prioritize uninstalling battery. Come on, come on. There we go. Powered off. Claimed. How's Anita doing? Health. Yeah, she'll be fine. No immediate danger. In that case, why don't we just uninstall that? That would be a good idea. We're also going to want to uninstall this one. Oh, that's already set to be queued up. Let's deconstruct the solar panels as well. And remove the... uninstall the batteries. We're going to take them all with us because we've brought some pack animals. As well as that, we can probably take these. We'll take those. Oh, frag grenades. Why not? Maria, yeah, we don't care about you. She is terrible. Pyromaniac. Tough on a brawler, but a pyromaniac. And yeah, just not worth the effort. Now that all of that is done, let's go back onto the world map and we should be able to just bring it all together. Reform caravan. Yeah, Muffalo items. Ooh, there's a lot of stuff here we can take. There we go. Simple meals, pemmican, berries, some components, a whole bunch of steel, a couple of batteries, and a couple of mini tarts. This turned out to be quite a nice little raid, and all it cost us was... Well, okay, Anita got a little bit tagged, but assuming that eye is not damaged, it should be fine. Oh, yeah, we're going to need to... We've got all our critters? Yep. Let's get out of here. Randy has decided to gift us with animal disease. Muffalo. Oh, it's one of the ones that is traveling. They get automatically taken care of, I've been advised, so it should automatically get treatment no matter what. Was it, I don't know, 5? Weakened. That's going to slow us down a bit, but it's fine. So long as it gets medical care, we will be okay. I think we'll cut this out here today. I've got way too much footage. I got way too caught up in doing things and went a little bit too far. Oh, there's an... Why is Muffalo 4 wild? You know what? We will take that, and the cougar, and the lynx, and the tortoise. Why not? We'll leave the boom rats because they're expensive, but we'll take everything else. We want to have a nice stocked up freezer so that when winter ends... Oh, I better make sure that turtle is... So that when winter comes in, we have plenty of meat in the fridge to combine with the potato harvest we're about to get going. But I hope you enjoyed my... I think I'm getting better at this. I'm figuring out how to not lose and injure dupe pawns quite so badly. And these 2 medical beds are definitely helping me recover from assaults a lot quicker. And we've also got 2 new fresh gun turrets, so that brings us up to 5. So those I can deploy rather quickly depending on where I want. I haven't set up a kill box. I know I should set up a kill box. People have recommended it. It's just... I don't like the idea of setting up a kill box. I prefer a more mobile defense. I know it would be more efficient. I just... preferences. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and good luck.